we're going to hospital. Have you managed to contact Ad at all?
Not this week.
Well, he's awake, so.
So do it now?
Yeah, we can go do that now, and we can also do the... we can see if we can do some community service in... at the medical center in the city. Unless you've already done...
No, I haven't done one for this week. Seeing as this week's just
No,
started.
I mean like this medical center.
No, I haven't done pillbox.
What did you need? Did you need a medical examination and a... What was the other one?
Drug reports or physical.
No, we can pick up both, and we can see if we can clean up pillbox as well. Or if they have anything for you to clean up the pillbox.
Just so you know, 499.
Okay.
It's Mondays leaving, so we're not work.
So you're doing the bathroom today?
Yeah, I'm just not on it. So it'll either be today or tomorrow morning.
I'd rather the bathroom be done today because it's not been done for a little bit.
I know, I'm that's the first thing I need to do. I need to wash it all, that's the first tomorrow.
Hi. We're here to see if she can do her weekly medical. And if you guys would give permission for her to do her community service in here as well. We've cleaned up Sandy, we've cleaned up Polito. This is the only place that we haven't cleaned up yet.
Yeah, sure, that's fine. Yep.
Hello.
I can help you out with the exam.
So you'll just follow template stuff that you can kind of look at the stuff we've been doing the last few for her. If you want to take her back to the exam room and see what we got right there.
Okay.
If you have questions, give me a call.
Yeah.
I'll be here waiting.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm okay. Been better, been worse.
We're just gonna go in here. Gonna lock the door so nobody bothers us. Romeo 19, show me in exam room 1 during an exam. Okay. Can I get your name?
Sienna Sanderson. Do you want to see my state ID? My card?
No, it's okay. I just need your name so I can pull up the...
Oops, no, that's not working.
So we're just doing a general checkup and then
Our drug test.
and drug test. Okay, cool.
Yes. I'm bringing the camera up tomorrow. All the cameras, I don't know, yeah, I might take two as well. I might take the R5 out tomorrow. Actually, I will take. I'm bringing the R5 and bringing a flash and everything as well. I'm bringing the R5 out tomorrow. So if one of our guys come out tomorrow. That's where I am. Yeah, me then.
Okay, so I'm gonna check your vitals.
I apologize. What did you say?
Oh, I'm just gonna check your oxygen levels first, and then blood pressure, heart rate, all that, and then I'll take some blood and do the drug tests.
Is everything okay, miss?
Yeah, sorry, I'm just filling out just noting everything down.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
That's not your fault.
Alright, I'm just trying to make sure I get everything down. Which arm is better for you for blood work?
Either will do. I've had holes in
Either.
both of them.
Okay. Do you want me to count down before I put the needle in, or do you want me to
No,
just do
you're
it?
okay. Thank you, though.
What I'm gonna get you to do is I'm gonna get you to hold on to the cotton ball there. Just hold pressure, stop the bleeding, and then I'm gonna put a bandage over it. Okay, just hold pressure for me for a minute or two. I'll be back. I'm just gonna go run the tests, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I am back.
Hello. I apologize. Give me a moment.
Okay, let's look at the result. Okay, you're completely clear.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Okay. So just some notes from Dr. Odd from last time. Maintain regular checkups, come back to pillbox, or call 911 if your O2 goes any lower. It was better today than it was last time, but if it goes any lower, then come back and see us. Other than that, you're good.
Thank you.
So
I
you
just need
can...
the report number for my parole.
Yes. It's not quite finished yet, but I will give you the report number for when it is finished. It is 112623.
112.
623.
Okay. Thank you, by the way.
You are welcome.
Is the door open?
Yeah, I don't think I left it. Well, it is now.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But I'm not standing. I can talk, but I feel like everything hurts.
Hello.
Hello. All right, give me 1 second. Let me just do some writing. Sorry, I'm
Are
also
you good
dealing
if
with
I
some stuff.
start the cleaning?
Yeah.
Okay.
you really want to go back through the courts, MJ?
MJ?
Yeah.
That's a name I haven't heard for Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Oh man, PUD's gonna come on radio and be like, "Hey,
Bye, MJ.
PUD's gonna look at that." That's a good idea.
Oh man. Alpha 3's gonna be roofed up.
10-4.
I apologize, I'm not trying to wet your feet.
No, you're good. Ten four.
Sorry, I'm like weaving in and out of your guys' weapons. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Sorry, I'll get out of your way.
That's okay. There was just some footprints.
So much stuff to mop up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a high traffic area for sure.
What? Sorry, my bind's been absent.
That's okay.
Hello. Oh, so it's like Crystal Aquarium. Okay. Okay.
Hmm. You said you're on a morning tomorrow.
Morning tomorrow, morning. Something?
I'm off tomorrow.
Tuesday today, so tacos. Tacos tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the Quifa day is tomorrow.
Yeah. Taco Tuesday and then...
Yeah. That's too itchy. still alive?
I don't know, but I'm not doing well.
I've had a 2-hour nap. Out of 26 hours of being awake. And these role players, they bad influence on me. I need a bin bag. That's what I came in here for. Yes.
You're a disappointing son, you know that, right? This is just...
Shut up.
Oh, I've heard that enough times in my
the way I
life.
adopted that guy.
Openly in the lobby, that's something, man.
Hello. I got them.
He fell from a high building.
Okay, I will make
He
sure to
went
fix
splat.
his boo-boos.
Putting it on the console stand.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Not there yet, but he will be. We'll make sure.
Yeah, yeah. How you doing today, ma'am?
Me?
He got hit by a car. Oh, somebody exploded. Hello.
Good day, sir.
Technically you have 7, but I really only ever see. Hello. 3 or
Hello.
4.
I'm just cleaning your desks.
Oh, that's fine.
Community service.
Hmm?
So is this community service?
Yes.
Would you like some food?
Sure, if you're willing.
Yeah. Let me see what we got, okay? All right. There's the first set. Does it not?
Do you want to just give it to me?
There we go. It wouldn't let me.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
that.
Yeah, no worries. Go ahead, Brendan. Just in case.
Is that the
You
same
got Brandon
place,
going
though?
with you.
Is that the same place? Yeah, so they just stand by each other. There's no PD rolling up.
Alright, so I'll back him up and I'll be in the camera.
I mean, there's a lot of them. Hey, good idea.
So. Alright, let's go.
Community service still up to do. Tell you more about it here in a minute.
Hey,
Is
officer.
that the trooper right next to her?
What's up?
Oh, short. He's literally the same height as you, Rick.
Yeah. So we're short. Compared.
Relative.
No, she's just tall as shit.
No, we wanted
to
to
remove my shoes.
Oh.
No, you
No,
I can go change my shoes.
You should wear heels that are even bigger, honestly.
Okay.
No, these are the only ones I can have at the moment. I need to. My tailor is currently fixing my clothes.
Oh.
I'm gonna strap your ass to the fucking roof of the Alright.
Okay. Walk it over here.
Okay.
Oh, that's good reason. I want to say, can you update your report title in
I don't know. I'm stressed the fuck out.
The little tags we put on.
We all are.
So you know when you go on the roster under report title formats?
I don't feel safe.
I don't know if you've seen that sheet.
I feel like I'm constantly
That's
being
what we
put
We're
use
talking
for
about
the-
what the division between the name and the
It's alright, stay with me, I got you.
No, so I
Yeah,
already no,
Like,
so I already
I'm
updated
not
the
in a
CID
radio
thing, right? I did
because
it, but
I'm so
underneath it
scared
says
somebody will jump
the
on my radio
subtitle.
and
I'm not
constantly
gonna say it out loud.
berate me and ask me what I'm doing, even when I'm busy.
that one you're meant to put in like the
I'm
tag.
scared to
So
see
if you go
things
under
when I'm
roster
fucking off
and then
duty.
report title format,
It's getting ridiculous, Jeff.
there's a section for surgical types in red. So you just pick the one that you think is the
I
most
feel so
appropriate.
uncomfortable right now.
Oh, but I didn't
It's
do
not
a surgical type. I did
The surgical?
No, the surgical was
I'm
Paul.
giving the department.
Oh, okay.
After Sienna's.
Okay, so then you
parole
select
ends.
the incident one. So that would be
If
at the
it's
top.
not sorted by then,
Yeah, but
I'm
there's not
gone.
really that.
It would be
I still
triage
haven't
then, because
spoken to my
triage is
parents about it,
the
but I know
catch-all.
Dad's not gonna be very happy.
And then the catch-all for surgery is genocide. Sorry, I
Because
moved
the
it to
deal was for me to stick as SAO so I don't get fired for PD.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah. Because I don't need the full details in the subheader, because the tag is like helps us categorize them.
But like, I no longer want to feel unsafe in my own department.
If you were in-house,
I know the
we've been
feeling.
having fun today.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
You sure?
I'm perfectly fine.
We need to have a talk.
Yeah.
And with somebody in particular.
Okay. 4 minutes, sweetheart. You want me to bring you back to the house?
It's okay, I'll get the bus.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
The bus station is right behind.
Okay. Thank you so much for doing all of this. I'm gonna be around again tomorrow if around the same time.
Okay. We can have a go.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna handle some shit.
Okay.
Is a full taken out?
I might go on duty as PD. I need to know how much those trucks are.
Yeah. 35.
The lifted ones?
Yep. 35.
Alright, so then I'll go and answer that.
Uh-huh.
Like I said, don't worry, I got you. You take care of things. I ain't
I
gonna
don't
let shit
know.
happen to you. You and Somerset did a kindness for me that I can never fucking repay, and I will do
I know. But it's
horrible
like
things.
it's one
You're
of those
fine.
it's one of those situations, right, where we feel like we're the ones who are gonna lose our jobs and not the person that's doing all of this.
Yep, I know.
You're being tailed?
Hey, Doc.
Hey, are you going lower or upper?
Tell him to come upper.
We've got a cop up and upper right now. If you come up, he'll pack you up.
I have my badge on me, so if
Hello, what can I do for you, buddy?
Hey man, hey, we've not met before.
Oh, not again. What did you do this time?
Is there a villa around?
Is it a tree again?
No, it was
Okay.
Okay, sweetheart, you don't have to. Let me take one more photo and then you should be good. Alright.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you're all good. Thank you very much, sweetheart, okay?
Please look after yourself.
I will do. I hope you feel better.
Thank you.
That is fair. That is very fair.
I'm gonna run and get the bus.
Alright, you have a good day, sir.
Welcome back, Rose.
Hello.
Hello, I'm up at, my house if you want to come up there.
Up by the...
I sent you the location.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, give me a few minutes here. I have to click on my other job and close up, and then I'll head that way.
Okay, I clocked on to top hats and off again, so I'm not being shown anywhere.
Okay. I will do the same. I'll see you shortly.
Okay, bye.
Alright, bye-bye.
Hello.
Hey.
I'm sorry I'm not going to be able to give you the full, like, attention that you deserve. I'm going to try and do my best. I'm just, yeah, exhausted. Again.
No, it's okay.
Shall we go inside? And that way we know
Sure.
there's no bees. Oh, no. Hold on. And there we go.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, hello, couch. Sorry, my eyeballs are adjusting.
That's fine. I still need to take down James's room.
Oh, well, that's a sink through the floor situation.
Oh, you were on the couch for me, but...
I think my eyes are having problems today. Okay. I don't know. I'm glad you're awake, but I am having... I don't know. I just feel very... I feel like I was, a helium balloon, and I was trying to, help get in contact and have like one-on-ones with the juniors and the state attorneys, just kind of level set. There's been some, I don't know, drama, domesticities, stuff that I just don't want to be involved in. You know what I mean? And I'd rather just, work hard, do my job, see what I can do to help others, both, above me and below me. That's just who I am. And I've had, and I think you can see, pretty sure.
You've had some meetings with people already.
Yes, you can see the ones that I have, the little thread of one-on-one. It's in the supervisor one. There's a thread for that. And so I'm going through and basically talking to everybody and kind of level setting. I have generic questions, about what you like, what you don't like, what you would improve, what are your aspirations, if you could change something, just things I think are important to get to know people better and try to help. And it's just something that I talk with Akira, and, it's been going well so far. I mean, Ryan Dawson was the first person I met with, and he even walked in kind of irked and angry, but left much better. And because I'm not trying to be an enemy, I'm not trying to be someone who's going to, verbally punch somebody. I'm trying to just level set and say, hey, I'm here for help. What can I do? Where are the problems? How can I help this? Let's explore what we can do to work better together, And so that's kind of what I've gone through with everybody. And
distraction.
And so I saw that Krista was late today at the meeting, and I hadn't gotten a chance to talk to her yet. So I was like, perfect. I'll talk to her and see if I can go from there. And so I was like, hey, can you meet after the meeting? She's like, yeah, sure. And so, on the MBT, and then I was like, well, can we go up to an office or something like that so we can have privacy? So we went to the 4th floor, I think. I keep forgetting. Floor 4, which is like the SAO floor in VPD. And we got down and sat in the office, and well, I sat, but she didn't want to. And I was like, yeah, so I just want to kind of have a level set with you. I'm doing these one-on-ones. Everybody, at state attorney and below, just to try to, get a feel of what you like, what you don't like, what about the division, what about your position, aspirations, and it does get reported up to, my leadership, which is, which is all of our leadership. So I'm trying to help, and
where are you putting the feedback for these, by the way?
The feedback?
Yeah, you said you report it back. Are you putting feedback anywhere, or?
So in the supervisor chat, there's a thread called one-on-ones.
Okay,
and
yeah, I see that.
there's yeah. So basically, what I was going to do is get through all the one-on-ones and then put together a document of problems and then propose some solutions, and then also work on setting up classroom sessions and stuff to help people learn. You know, parole is one of them, subpoenas, plea deals, expungements. I want to be able to show that there's, you know, practical knowledge there that people can grab at, and set up some powwows like I did on the PDO side where people can come with no judgment, ask any questions they want, you know, be able to freely converse with your cohorts and just, you know, work together, right? And so I get in there, and I tell her all that stuff that, you know, this is what we're gonna go through, and she just absolutely met me with hostility and anger, and just I don't trust, you know, the boss. I'm not saying anything. It's gonna go up to them, no, and blah 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 blah, and just kind of went on about like, I said, well, okay, I understand, but you know, right now, you know, I'm your supervisor. Well, can you give me a try? Can you let me help to deal with some of the problems? And no matter where I tried, she just
shut down,
pushed back, cut down. I felt very cut down and attacked, and I was like, well, come on, let me try to, you know, do something, you know. And she's like, well, we talked to you before. You didn't want drama. And I said, I don't want drama. You're right. I said, so let me try to help so we can disseminate, you know, this drama. And, you know, I kept trying until I think I was, you know, gently blue in the face of, I just want to talk with you. I want to help get on the same page. I want to understand because I don't understand, but I don't know, but I don't know. And I don't understand. I don't understand. But if I can't start anywhere if you don't tell me. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hang on a second here.
That's okay.
Hey, hon. I am meeting with Lyra for a little bit here. Just wanted to let you know. Shouldn't be too long, but I'm having a leadership meeting. Okay. I'm having a leadership meeting. Okay. I'll call you back briefly. Okay. You don't have anything later, do you? Oh yeah, you did. Never mind. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. I will let you know. Okay. All right. I love you. All right. Bye bye. Just that she's fed up and that they're corrupt and I can't fix corruption. And just you know, she feels like she's not going to make, you know, senior because I guess Akira had told her that she did not get her hopes up because someone's already in the role, which
no.
And I was like, don't say that. That's not like. But she would every time I tried to interject with like helping, like she just cut me out, and at the end she was like, well, I've got to. Well, it wasn't really the end, but she was like, are we done here? I have a parolee to get to, and it was just like, okay, all right.
She just wants. So you might be met with similar things from Startsy. He may not want to open up as well. If Akira truly did say that, that is working on Akira's people skills. So you know how he phoned you up and asked you about that announcement and how the response was?
Yeah, and I talked to him about it, and I said, I think you need to, before you put out that softening one, I talked to him, I talked to Ryan both, and I talked to them to their face, like, guys, this is just, I understand your intent if you really want people to learn and get more acclimated and network, sure, but the approach was bad. And I would have reworded it in such ways. But it's also not unreasonable to ask, you know, people who are junior or young in the department to mingle within PD be available for help, questions, or even just learning about charges. Because we do that on the PDO side. We have our paralegals and our juniors. They're almost constantly in the cells for representation purposes, of course, but there's also, the other side can learn and see what's happening and learn the negotiations and mingle. Like, all of PD knows me because I've been most prevalent, and I think it's important to have that. But the way it was laid out was a bit aggressive, and I talked to them about how we could look at, wording that differently.
So before you even talked to Akira, I had talked to him about it and explained to him that the best way to go about that, if people have strong opinions, is to thank them for their feedback. Thank you for telling me. I will reflect on it. And then he went and talked to you. Before I talked to him, he hadn't seen a problem with the way that Ryan had reacted, or the way the announcement had been put. So that's where I'm a little bit kind of... Akira can have great social skills, don't get me wrong. But sometimes the way he goes about it, his intent isn't what the impact is.
Well, it wasn't even Akira. It was Ryan who put it out,
It was, but when Akira put out the everyone, it wasn't the... I talked to him about it. I talked to him about how all of that went, and I haven't had a chance to talk to Ryan because Ryan, for some reason, doesn't want to be around me, but that is his choice. I'm not getting you involved in that. I'm not asking... So if he truly did say that, I could see why he would have said that, thinking of Akira's mannerisms. But perhaps it wasn't the right thing to say.
Then she was kind of really questioning me about, you talked to Lyra about this, you talked to so-and-so. I said, well, I've talked to Akira, who's all of our, boss, and, this is what we talked about, kind of getting in and talking to people and trying to make it better. I believe in the future, and it can be better, but it's hard with, not getting stonewalled.
So there's a lot of anger there. There's a lot of frustration, and it's been building for a couple of months. I've just not been privileged to the information to be aware of it. I'm not sure how much information I can give without compromising what I have been told to keep.
No, you're fine. No, you're fine.
But there's a lot that is building up. And it's been building up, it sounds like, for a couple of months.
She's mad. I can tell she's mad, and we've never had a gruff conversation. That was beyond gruff.
I think she needs a place.
I felt very diminished, and it was like, I haven't done anything to you. I've been pretty damn impartial in anything, and I don't know why you're coming at me like this.
So the only thing I can think of is that because you came to it after the conversation with Akira, the frustration of being told, oh, you might not be in the position of, might not get the position of this because MK's now in that position. You came with all the best intentions. Her anger probably isn't at you, it's at the situation where Akira, where she has been she feels like she's been placed in. And I'm not saying that that's what's happened. I'm saying if that's the possibility, then that's possibly what she's happened, but I can't also explain that. She needs an opportunity to be able to vent, feel listened to, and see some action going ahead, and some of the things she's been working on aren't going ahead. It's just frustrating, but there's nothing I can do for her on that one.
I mean, she told me she's ready to resign. If she doesn't hear back from Astrid this week, it's pretty much game over for her. And I'm like, okay.
So I'll tell you this much. They said something to Astrid in confident, which I found out later afterwards. And that information was then passed down to Akira, which is not the way they intended it to happen, but is a way of doing resolution. I'm noticing a little bit of things from particular people in DOC, which Lisa is also recognizing. Hold on. No, I'm not gonna go there because that's gonna involve you and stuff you don't want to be involved with, and I want to respect that decision. I think you've just hit the bubble point, like the massive bubble point. And she decided she was going to burst all over you. And if you weren't expecting that, if you weren't prepared for that, I can imagine that was completely overwhelming.
It was in a sense that I'm used to being hit with hostility in other aspects and have handled that pretty well. But for not even to have a wiggle room of iota to even get a series of like even words in, singular words, it just felt unfair. And we've never had a bad relationship, so I don't.
You don't know where this is
adamant. I don't know where it's coming from, and she's just adamant about essentially. I mean, excuse my French, but like, go fuck yourself. And it's just. I don't want to put in her one-on-one file that she declined to do it, and I don't want to throw her on the bus. I just want to get her to a calm place that we can talk and work things out. Or if she decides she doesn't want to do this anymore, that's totally up to her, and she can peacefully resign. But I don't want to have that kind of interaction,
Do you want me to be there if you want to try it again?
She's not going to try it again. She basically told me no. So I don't know.
Would you like to try it again?
I would, but maybe today is not.
No, definitely not today. Today's not the best day to do it. If she's exploded, then she needs space to calm. She needs space to... And you need space as well. She's not the only one that suffered because of this. You've also been hurt. And that isn't to be diminished in this. You have been hurt by the words that she said. And I want to make sure that you're okay.
Yeah, and in all of this, like, it took me back because I tried, and like I said, I met with, Ryan Dawson. He was agitated because he had received some strikes, and I worked with Akira to even get one of those strikes removed and, give him some hope to grow and aspire. And he left that conversation a 180 of what he came into it. So me just trying to, and I've done this on PDO before, having to talk to people who are just, I'm like, I get it. I get it. Let me help you, And just having that stonewall, and force. It just, I gave up. I kind of said, okay, I'm trying to talk to you, I can't help you if you won't let me.
So yeah, we can have a go, but I want you to be okay before that's even attempted. Before it's even asked whether she wants to come chat.
Sorry, Lexi's blowing up my phone. What did you just say?
What, Lexi Faith?
Yeah.
I want you to be okay before even thinking of, like, do we want to try this again? I need you to be in the most stable place that you are.
Yeah, and I think I'm okay. At
least you didn't use the word fine, because then I know that one's a lie.
Yeah. It's just it hit me with a, well, how do I, you can't force someone to listen to you, can't force them to sit down, which I understand. I'm not trying to, but not even getting the chance to try and or listen to me, which I feel like it's, I don't know, it felt disrespectful too. Like, I get that she's mad and that she's not a senior currently. Doesn't mean she isn't going to become a senior. But just to the flat out, like, I'm not dealing with you, you know, and it's, I felt very small, and me feeling small is fine. But if I can get through a conversation, right? I don't, my ego isn't that big, but trying and trying and trying, and probably having to just, toss the papers in the air. Yeah, kind of lost, and it just came out of nowhere in terms of that gruff force.
So what would you like me to do to help support you first?
I mean, I would love help with maybe trying to reach her. Obviously, not right now. Maybe in the next few days, when she's had a breather, And I almost kind of think if you're in that kind of moment, maybe don't wake up. Maybe take a breath. I don't know how her community service went, but hopefully she wasn't extra fired up over her own internal, combustion that I just tried to put out. I tried to lighten the house fire down to a campfire.
Hey, you did an amazing job. I can imagine you probably did an amazing job, because you do things like this. You are able to try and dampen down some of these fires, even if it doesn't feel like it. I'm sure there was.
I appreciate it. And I don't know. I was like, I really want to talk to Lyra because I don't know
what to do, where to go.
Where to go. It's just, I know you've dealt with, leadership stuff before, and you do that with DOC and have been for a long time. So I just don't know if this kind of, there's multiple facets to this, right? Because it's not just, she's mad about SAO, she's mad about her promotion, mad about lack of it, also mad about not being promoted in PD, and she's pissed off about that, and I can't control that piece. That's outside my wheelhouse. But and then I think whatever Akira said to her, or basic, I don't know if it was for fact, but said to her, she's
took very negatively.
Yeah.
So what I found the best way to approach some of these things is that if someone's coming to you with one complaint, the best thing to do is to go, you may find out that you have to do multiple little sittings and everything so that you also have time. But one of the best things you can say is there anything else? Because normally one complaint is just the tip of the iceberg. And giving them permission to speak just lets them unload, and it just lets them trust you.
Oh, and I did it. I offered that ear, and she goes, I've told everything I need to tell to the people I need to tell it to. And, so I talked to Astrid about it, and I'm like, okay, well, can you talk to me about it? And she's like, you didn't want any drama. Like, you just kind of, that, like, way of talking to someone, but, like, talking down to them. It's just, that's how it felt. And I was like, I'm not here to fight you. Like, I'm really not here to fight you. I do want to help. And I don't know. If she wants to go, she wants to go. I can't stop her. It'll be a loss. It'll be sad to lose, but I just hope that,
and that's the
she can find
angle
some
you've got.
peace.
The angle you got to go. If they go, they go. Then that's what I've learned, is that if what makes them happy is to leave, then I'm not going to stop them.
Yeah.
I'll be sad if they go, and I will let them know if they're sad if they go, but I'm not going to stop them. But whoever's posted this cat on Twitter is very distracting.
Oh, it's cute. Yeah, so that's, like I said, I don't want to report back in her one-on-one that she flat out refused, but I hope in a couple days, but I don't believe in a couple days she'll want to revisit it again.
Well, next time you want to have a go, let's try organising it together if you would like that. So I'm there as kind of a... I can try and diffuse her. You may also find some same hostility from Startsy. I'm giving you full warning.
I understand that. That's fine. But I can't help what I don't know about, Clover was also, Dawson and Clover were both, not thrilled, but they talked to me. I got information back from them so that I can understand and get a better picture and help out. And, Clover wants to learn more and do more. And I had her involved with me with an interrogation, the other night for 3 god-awful hours. But, she wanted some more experience and things to do. And I said, great, well, if you're awake, come on down to interrogation. Let's, I want to help you. I put true on my word, like I'm not going to sit here and say, yep, and they'll get to it. And then 6 months later, you're wondering what happened, because that's just not who I am. So it just sucks that would be the biggest roadblock. But you can see them now. You can see the questions I ask and the way I go through, and I have answers there. You have full privy to all of that.
Yep, I can definitely see that.
Something that holds me accountable, and I ask what they want from me as a manager, what they expect from me, because it's not just about being a boss and barking. It's about being a leader and making sure your team is successful as well as you. It's not just a one-sided I bark that. Yeah, you're being heard, you're being seen, you're being
And I think that's the biggest issue that's come across recently. For a long time before you came, like when Custer first came, and Clover, and sounds like Parker as well, somewhat, there was no one that they felt that they were being listened to. Clover once came to Astrid and myself and said, I tried asking Kira and Ryan a question and I got blanked, walled. So for a long time, I've tried encouraging them that they can come to me, they can come talk with me, and I will listen. I think Akira and Ryan are very burnt and need to be able to rebuild on themselves, but Akira's been burnt for a very long time, I will say that much. I'm giving you that forewarning. He's going through the burnout.
Yeah, and I don't blame him.
No.
It's been a lot.
But it's felt like so they've kind of, some of them have become at a point where they feel like they can't talk to anyone because there's no one that will listen. Because they have not had the opportunity before. To be presented with that is suddenly, it may come across as strange, almost danger to Cursida. I'm just trying to question why. And I'm just babbling now because I should have been in bed about half an hour ago.
I'm sorry. I appreciate your help, though.
It's not your fault. I agreed to this and you needed it.
Yeah. Keep going down that path, though, because maybe you're pointing out something I didn't think of. You said danger.
Yeah, but not you in particular, but the situation. Suddenly someone's offering to listen to them. Well, what happens with this information? What is the information going to be done? Is it going to be used against me? Is it going to be used to, like, I've not been listened to before. So that's not going to be their first reaction. When they've been talked to before, they've been through disciplinary, or it's been through a trial. It's not been an overly positive experience. That's one of the reasons why I think she might have reacted in the way that she did. I could be completely wrong.
No one should feel that when they ask for help, you know?
No, but unfortunately, I feel like it has got to that point for them. In some cases. Which is possibly why Clover and Ryan came in so hostile to you. But you were able to help them.
Yeah, I feel really good about those conversations. You know, and they weren't even a quarter of what I met with Cursida today, but you could tell their attitudes were just like, no. And by the time we finished talking, if they're about an hour and a half each, it was so much better. It was so much better. Like, I could literally see them laugh. You know, it was night and day from what they walked into.
So they started with that danger approach?
I don't think they started with that. I think just frustrations, you know? Fairness, stuff like that. I think that Dawson appreciated that I talked to Akira and said, hey, listen, you've got to let one of these strikes go. And because the way you have it, according to the policy, you've now put this person, they're already upset with the strikes, but with our strike system, they never have and you say not appealable, they never have the option to promote at all whatsoever in SAO. How are you going to keep a good attorney if they have no possibility of promotion ever? You can't, because it becomes stagnant and people leave. We worked something out, and one of those will be dropping off in a couple of weeks here. And he will be back into the realm of being eligible for promotion.
Well, I'm glad you're able to do that. That was really... Is there anything else I can help you with at this moment?
No, not this moment. Thank you for helping with Missy. Appreciate that.
I will try and reach out to her tomorrow if I'm up to it.
Yeah, if you're up to it, don't push yourself.
I'm trying to get at least 2 of her missing ones done. And then she's only got, what, 8 to go? No, she's got 10, never mind.
Yeah, because she had that gap of a long sleep.
Yeah, I am... And I apologize that Naya is reliant more on you.
Yeah, I understand that a bit more now from her, and like I said, I cannot be asked, so it's one of those things where I guess she does not like you, and okay, Sarah, so it is what it is. I've already got plans to meet with her tomorrow and Thursday.
So I did... Whoops. I did notice that she...
Trial by execution. Oh no.
So I did notice that she also, in one of the parole, because I'm just keeping an eye on it, that she made mention that she wants to possibly move the parole house.
She wants to not live at the parole house. And I was looking over the documentation, and I guess she could technically live somewhere else. We would just have to know, and I assume have keys, and it'd be a place that we would pop into regularly to check on that. But she just doesn't like it, doesn't trust it.
That would have to go through the judge. I feel like that would have to go back through Victoria.
Okay. I can follow up on that ask. She's also just feeling really...
Because if she moves to somewhere else, yeah, we're going to have to be able to identify where she is. But also, we're going to have to be able to go in and search.
Yeah, and I talked to her about
everything.
Yeah.
If it was a house just by herself, fine. That would be slightly
I think that's a possibility, is her getting a place by herself. So I do want to come back with some options on that. So
I don't think a person would be comfortable with a secondary, with a parolee living in their house. Because if they find anything in there, they also get arrested for the possession.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of risks to having a parolee in your house. And the person who takes her in must be aware of all of those.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I'm not saying no, I'm just saying that the person, it's either she has to live by herself or the person who she lives with has to be super comfortable with the full, enforcement of it. Because if we find stuff in the thing, not only does Naya possibly get charged, but the owner does as well. Let's say the owner has X thing in there and a police weapon. Suddenly the owner, brought in by, say, Naya, or say, yeah. And I can't offer the one that's in that Jeff Jefferson was using because it's now been sold to the Corbins.
Yeah, that's the first thing I asked. Because I was like, hey, well, there's another house. And I went to go look at my properties, and I was like, Bucket? Is the parole house gone? Where did it go? So I found out that that's moved on. Otherwise, I would have, said, hey, come up here. This will be a place of your own. Yeah. It makes sense. We didn't have enough people to support. We did, technically, at a moment in time, but we don't now.
And I don't think we will do in the future either. That was a high number of parolees coming out. Extremely high number. I think we'll have enough to support one house, but not multiple. Because I'm looking at all those that are eligible for parole, and they're really not going for parole. At least not those that are active. Plus, Jesse Smith is up for parole.
He broke out.
Yeah, and then got caught again.
Did she get caught again yesterday, or no?
I think she was recaptured, yes.
That girl doesn't like to learn whatsoever.
Nope. Jesse Smith broke out.
She's literally getting to the point where nobody on PDO or SAO wants to represent her. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, SAO is fine for us because we just push summary judgments.
No, but yeah, but it's just kind of like...
Again? Why again? It's just the case of... Why? Why again?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, did you see the stuffer from Jay Bingle towards me and Robert Chalmers?
Towards you? No.
Mm-hmm.
I can't pull up my MDT, but I'm such a clock, and when I get too stressed, I go work my other job. So I was
That's
being
fair.
a weed attendant selling weed at Teachers.
Holy shit! There's 6 lifers awake. Anyway. So Jay Bingle had previously spoken to me the day before he broke out that I should adopt him. I informed him it was not possible. Then after he texted me, he mentioned how he needed guidance because he did a naughty, and proposed that if he could get adopted by me, would get Max instead of Super, he would consider turning himself in.
I'm sorry, what?
Then...
What?
Then, one of the concerns suggested actions from another person. Ginger would really like... So, Ginger's Jay Bingle. Would really like visitation from Lyra, saying if she refuses to adopt me, will she go out with me instead? I'm not making this shit up.
What in the fuck? Okay. Sure. Yeah. Wow, the delusion is strong with this one. Good God. What?
And here's the one from Robert Chalmers. Phoned myself on the 22nd at approximately 12:25. He said he'd found out that James and myself had broken up, and he asked if he had a chance. I clarified whether that was between myself and him, and he affirmed this. I mentioned that this would not happen. He informed me that he would turn himself in if he was able to go on a date with me. I replied I would think upon this, and I hung up and relayed this information over to Charlie and Luna.
Wow. Okay.
The delusion is incredibly strong.
Jesus. Well, I'm sorry about that. I hope you feel safe in the prison. Jesus Christ.
I do. I haven't been in supermarkets when Jay's been awake. But yeah, it's It's been interesting.
To say the least. But
now you can laugh over that delusion for a bit.
Yeah. Goodness.
And notice he only wants to go out after he found out that James and I were divorced.
Hey, at least you respected the marriage piece. Sorry. That sounds even more delusional. I'm gonna go home.
Go home, go rest.
Selling weed.
Go home or go rest.
Thank you,
Go
Lyra.
enjoy what
Appreciate your help.
You're welcome. I'm here to listen. Because you
Me
need
too.
someone to listen.
If you ever need anything, I'm here too.
That's fine. And let me know when you want to try with Statsy, and if you want to try with...
Yeah, I'll reach out at least to Satsi tonight, and if he's around, just to see.
God, it's got worse.
Oh no. I don't want to know.
So all the guards are dead apart from me. Great.
Oh. Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah, a drawing of me saying mother.
This state so needs 5150s, I swear to God. Oh my God. Oh, Mother Lyra? Have a good
No!
night.
No!
I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Please rest up, though. Feel better.
I will.
Thank you, Lyra. Have a good night.
You too. Bella, is he delusional?
Who?
Jay Bingle.
Oh, yes.
Like... I don't know. Just the... Please let me know if anything else like that pops up, please.
cancelled out. He's just painted over it.
Yeah, I know he has. Hi.
You still don't sound too.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Just kind of prepping my uniform for whenever I do start training.
Okie doke. Sorry, I'm dazed.
You're okay.
Like, they need to understand that there's that line there, right? Like, we run the place. This is our facility, and I don't think they get that. Like,
Yeah. Hi.
Hello.
hello.
Hello. I didn't mean to interrupt any questioning or anything.
Oh no, we were just talking about them and their desire for outside food.
Did you start?
No, not yet. We were waiting for you. Let me just get everything pulled up real quick. Make sure I got my stuff in order. Okay. Everybody ready to get started?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Hi, my name is Lisa House. I work for the Department of Corrections. To my left is Deputy Warden Larima, and to her left is Lieutenant James Bursetti.
Hi, I'm Charlie Bucket. It's been 12 hours since my last drink. Oh, wait, wrong meeting. Sorry.
Oh no. Akira's rubbing off on you.
Yeah, he is.
Oh shit. Alright, well, note to self, funding for AA classes. Jesus Christ. Alright, anyways, so obviously you saw what you put in the emails for the promotion board. Basically, this is just something new that we're trying out. Mostly because the decision has become so difficult. The 3 sergeants that we have, yourself included, you guys all have your own very strong strengths. So it made this a very, very hard. It was hard to deduce where the best route would be. So this is something I stole from Akira, basically, to try and help us make this easier. I was hoping that somebody would be like, nah, lieutenant's not for me, and that would make the decision easier, but alas, here we are. That's okay. So it's just a series of questions. Don't sweat too much. This is not like the end-all be-all for the decision. This is just supplementary to everything leading up to this moment. So we're obviously considering your daily contributions and everything that you've, brought to the table in the department before. So don't sweat. This is just a little, see where the head's at kind of interview.
Of course.
So start out just a couple personal questions. So I want to know first, what does working at the Department of Corrections mean to you?
Man, how to put that into words? It's probably one of the greatest accomplishments of my life. I've always wanted to be able to do something and make myself a better person. And I feel that the Department of Corrections has allowed me to do that. Gives me a sense of pride to know that I'm part of something that's so important here in the city, that even if some people may look down on us because we're just corrections officers or we're just DOC, that I'm one of the people who do it and handle it every day, and they're not. The reason they're not here is because they can't handle it. So yeah, DOC is probably one of the most proudest things that I've done.
I love that. Lyra and James, if you guys have any questions you want to jump in with at any time, feel free. So, okay. In your words, what would you say the role of the Department of Corrections is in the grander scheme of things? Not just here, what we're doing, but for the city and the SASP. So on a big scale.
On a big scale, we're here to facilitate taking care of the problem children of the city. And the end goal should always be rehabilitation and trying to reintroduce these people back out into society if there's a safe way forward of doing that. And if there's not a safe way forward of doing that, being able to house them and take care of them here and keep them here. I think that we provide an infrastructure that's needed for the city and a support that's needed for the city that a lot of people don't realize that they need it until something happens, whether it's someone has lost a life or someone's been tortured, or most people in their everyday life just don't even think about prison, or just overlook prison until something happens that affects their life, and suddenly prison's a huge part of it. So I think that's the structure and support that we provide that's kind of quietly there until things happen that make it not so quiet.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think you're very right in saying that it's something a lot of people overlook until it's until they're here. Pretty much how you put it, but okay. I'm not gonna stray too far with each of the questions just for the sake of I don't want it to be too long for everybody.
Sure.
So I'll just move on from that. Why? So in the promotion board, obviously we gave everybody the option if they're interested or not. We're here because you are. So I'm curious, and the rest of the command is curious, why do you want to be a lieutenant?
I've always said from the very beginning of my time here at DOC that I will be and I will provide what DOC wants from me and what I can offer. And I continue that even with the concept of potentially moving forward as a lieutenant. If command feels that I can provide what's needed in that role, then I would be there. I love this department. I've stuck with it through thick and thin, through good and bad times, through chaotic times and quiet times, just as it's stuck with me. Do the same things in my life. I feel that I have an ability to communicate and work with people that some people don't have, or that just a lot of people generally don't have in this city. And I think that would help me if my career does progress further in videos.
Absolutely. Okay. So you kind of started to answer the next question, and you said earlier you're happy to provide what you can to the DOC, and you put your best foot forward, in other words. So with that in mind, what sets you apart from the other two candidates for lieutenant?
Well, that's a hard question because both of them are equally qualified in their own areas and are very talented.
Brag about yourself.
like seriously. So for me, I would definitely say I would lean into. For me, it's the administrative things. It's dealing with problems, with issues, working out issues, coming up with calmness in the chaos, putting out fires, handling HR, PR, interacting with people, inmate relations, checking on our own staff, seeing how they're doing, hearing them out, finding out, what issues they have, what training they need. So that's where I find kind of my strong suit.
All right. How would you react if you were not selected for the position of lieutenant?
Like I am now. I would just keep doing what I do. I mean, like I said, advancement for me isn't like oh my god, I have to have it. I honestly don't care about power. I don't care about a rank. I care about doing what's best for the department. And if the department feels that I best serve at the role of sergeant, then I will proudly serve at the role of sergeant.
All right. We're going to move into the second section of questions. So these are some situational, behavioral, and leadership style questions. First on the list, though, is I just want to make it abundantly clear the step from the role of sergeant to lieutenant is astronomical. I can remember myself moving from sergeant to lieutenant, and it's, you can hear people warn you, but you'd never really understand the true gravity of it until you're in those shoes. I'm sure that James and Lyra can both attest to that.
I went from sergeant to deputy warden. It was even more of a jump.
Lyra missed a whole flight of steps.
Yeah. You know what? I don't want to do that. I don't want to skip a couple flights. I'm good.
You sure? It's quite a learning curve.
No.
Mm-hmm. The point is, it is a very different ball game. Unfortunately, the general trend, if you were to put it on a graph, the higher rank you are in DOC, the more sacrifice you have to make. So your heart really needs to be in the department, and to understand that it's going to come between, choosing to have fun and doing what's best for the department at times. Not all the time, but, situational. With that in mind, it can be a taxing position, but it's also a very highly rewarding position to be in. So that being said, we want to know how, you know, what strategies are you going to employ to ensure that, you know, the same ethic of work that you have right now, the same mindset that you have right now is upheld, upkept? Basically, what are you going to do to avoid burnout?
My number one thing is to continue to work with James and to push to have, at minimum, every 2 months, some sort of just DOC-centered event where it's just DOC. We go out and we do something fun, whether it's dirt biking, going to Cayo and just dancing like idiots, or off-roading, just something where we get out of the prison and we all spend time together. Because I think that that's the glue that holds this department together, is the bond that we all make with each other. Because at the end of the day, we're family. And yeah, we can get burnt out, but if we're all there to support each other, and we're all there to take a step back and take a breather and go have fun and just cut loose, that's the kind of things that get you through that burnout and get you through the hard times.
Absolutely. All right. So, just to kind of go off of that, let's say that you notice a significant drop in morale amongst the staff. What steps would you take to address it?
First, I'd want to find out.
That was me, sorry.
Okay, I was like, who was that? First, I want to find out what's made the drop in morale happen. Right? You know, the last drop in morale that we had was because we went through, as I like to call it, basically the month of hell, right? It was like hell month, where just everything was on fire in the prison.
Mm-hmm.
And what drove the morale down was just the inmates acting out the way they did. And
Right.
so, you know, what did we start doing? We started to clamp down on the inmates, and we started to actually punish them for their behavior. And morale started to go back up, and people started to be on duty, and we have people being around. And so I think that's the key thing. If morale drops, we need to find out what's causing it to drop and then address it head on. Don't sugarcoat it, don't beat around the bush, don't hem and haw about it. Just address it and move on from it. That's the only way you can get morale back.
Okay. All right, good. So, next question. Would you please describe a time where you had to mediate a conflict between two of our staff, and what approach did you take to resolve this?
Oh, I know there's been some. I'm just trying to
Take your time.
remember specifics. Can't remember names. I know there was a P recruit in a CO who had they were going at each other over, it was either the SOPs or a decision that got made. Sorry, I'm stuck on trying to remember names. But I just brought them both in and, you know, actually just talked to them and got them to both understand that, like, they were both right and they were both wrong. I find that most of the time, miscommunication is the crutch that breaks down everything. And so if you can just be the median and be that person in the middle, that bridge, to bridge the gap in that communication, usually you can resolve most situations. So for me, yeah, that'd be it. Being a mediator, letting them see that it's not necessarily like there's an attitude or a problem or an issue there. That it's, whether it's tone, whether it's inflection, whether it's aggression, or some people will come off being super aggressive. Boss, great example. He can come off being very aggressive, but you can still talk to him and communicate with him and get him to see the error of his ways, sort of. So yeah, that'd be my thing, is actually communicating with people and being that mediator for them.
All right. This one will break your brain less. I'm not gonna ask you to dig too deep anymore. The hard part's mostly over. So, what is the proper protocol for putting an inmate on maximum security, or supermax, excuse me, who has not broken out of prison?
I mean, that's gonna be a command decision. I mean, are you asking me, like, if I was command, what would the proper protocol be?
Nope, just what is the proper protocol?
Oh, I mean, document their repeated offenses of what they've done. They're gonna have to be on max security. I mean, if it's just somebody just being in the yard, being stupid, I mean, you have to take them up to the proper security levels, strike them, move them up the proper levels, and then, once they're on max, if they continue to be a problem, they continue to get strikes, elevate that to command and recommend them for supermax, and then if command approves it, you put them in supermax.
Okay. Wonderful. Okay. Next question. How do you feel about people eating a banana sideways?
I mean, it's kind of how I feel about kinks. Like, I ain't gonna kink shame you, do you, but damn, you weird.
Okay. But what if it were like a banana split sundae?
Well, but then
Is that worse?
Then you're not eating it sideways. Usually you're eating it with a spoon.
But what if it is still eaten sideways? Is that worse?
I think it kind of makes it better, because ice cream makes everything better.
Okay. Okay.
Especially if you got like whipped cream, maybe some nuts. Maybe not nuts. I mean, sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't.
Right. Okay. Now let me ask you this. You said you're not gonna kink shame anybody, but like, damn you. Right. Have you ever tried it?
What, eating a banana sideways?
Yeah.
No, I've never really had an opportunity to.
No, you haven't. Okay. So are you not? Go ahead.
I mean, look, I'm always willing to try something once, and if I like it, I might try it twice. Hell, if I don't like it, I might try it twice.
Okay. That answered my follow-up question. I was gonna ask if you were knocking it before you tried it, but we're open to new ideas. Okay.
Oh yeah.
See this, we're getting to the good stuff here. All right. If you were a rhinestone, what color would you be and why?
That's a good one. Okay.
We're really getting into the hard questions here.
All right. If I was a rhinestone, I would want to be an aquamarine color rhinestone.
Okay.
Because there's nothing more beautiful than a pristine, crystal clear, like watered lagoon. And that just reminds me of like aquamarine. It's that clear, beautiful, just soothing water.
Like tropical beaches, right?
Yeah, like the water you find like a real tropical beach. Yep.
Okay. You like the beach?
Love the beach.
James, do you like the beach?
Yes.
James also likes the beach.
We beach bro? Oh my god. We should do a photo shoot of us dressed up like Baywatch people. Oh my god, that'd be so good.
All right.
Oh my
I
god.
dig it.
Can we get a DOC cert for lifeguard?
Lifeguard cert.
Lifeguard cert? We can go out there, use the lifeguard towers, or, you know, it should
Stop
be all...
splashing in the water. I'm not telling you anymore. I'm making you.
Instead of whistling.
Start firing shots.
Yeah.
Do you know why he also said aquamarine? Same color as Luna's eyes.
Oh.
Big called out.
I mean, she ain't wrong.
The truth always comes out, Charlie Bucket. Always.
It does. It does.
Do you have a rebuttal for that?
I do have a rebuttal, but only if the three of you are sworn to secrecy and won't say a word.
No, I swear I won't say anything.
No, I won't say anything.
I won't say a thing.
I stand by it. My words are true, and I plan on proposing to her on Halloween.
Oh,
that would be awesome.
Oh my
Seeing as
God.
that's her kind of holiday.
Yep, and it's actually her birthday too.
Oh shit! What are you gonna do for it?
I'm still planning it out, but I do have a ring that's being made right now. Her favorite color, of course, is purple. So it's going to have the most beautiful purple amethyst jewel in it, and on the band of the ring, it's gonna say, "Will you be my forever pumpkin?"
Oh.
There you go.
Stop, that's so cute. I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let the record show guilty as fuck, Your Honor.
Yep. That's also another good way of, you know, de-stressing and overcoming burnout.
What, haunting her house?
I mean, we can call it haunting, sure.
Okay. They're
Couple
fun,
things
yeah.
going bump through the night.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, there's definitely lots of sounds, I mean.
Like jump scares and stuff, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of jumping and scaring.
Probably a lot of screaming too.
Yep.
Oh, okay, awesome. Yeah. Alright, so moving right along, we're almost done. We're in the home stretch. So these are the last couple questions. They're gonna be basically on a scale from 1 to 5. 1 being the least important, you know, like who gives a shit, and 5 being the most, like life or death importance. Please rate the following. Following all proper security protocols.
5.
Okay. Screaming into the broom closet after a long and draining shift.
5.
Okay. Documentation. So pristine report writing, evidence gathering, etc. Okay. The next one is a bit interesting and certainly not tailored. So shotguns.
5.
Okay. Follow-up question. Shotguns in mouths.
Can I ask a question to that question just for clarity?
Yes.
Loaded shotgun or not loaded shotgun?
Loaded shotgun, like in the mouth, ready to paint the wall red, I believe.
Oh. What's the answer for, like, no, not at all? Was that a 1?
Yeah, that was a 1.
Yeah, 1.
Good answer, good answer. Okay.
No,
You ever
if it's
watch
like-
Family Feud and they're like, yeah, like, good answer, and they all clap for their friend who gave, like, a terrible answer?
Yeah, yeah.
That was a good answer, though. Good answer. What were we gonna ask?
Well, I just needed clarity, because, like, if we were talking, like, kinks, you know, like unloading, like, you know, that's
I mean, you've not even mentioned the possibility of the beanbag shotgun.
Oh, God.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, no.
There's a hole in the mini to choke on that.
Many balls to choke on.
Yeah, don't think the gym could save you from that.
No. I don't care how many sit-ups you do.
Okay. Good, wonderful, all great things. Teamwork.
5.
Okay. The letter I in teamwork.
Ew, what? No.
Okay.
It's a team. It should be, everybody, not just. Teamwork isn't about an individual person. It's about the team.
Right. Okay. Good. Excellent. So, follow up. I've been doing some brainstorming, right? And there's kind of this stigma around having armed guards, snipers, if you will, in our towers, right? Threatening the livelihood of anybody who dares to break into the facility or break out. It's not good for business, right? So I'm trying to think of a way to replace them. And what I've got on the drawing board is, you ever been bowling?
Yeah.
It's a game where you roll the big ball, you knock over the pins. Heavy thing, right? So we put like a cannonball launcher, but for bowling balls in the towers. And anybody who dares to try and overthrow the supreme leader, the command structure of DOC,
Right.
bowling ball launchers. No guns, bowling ball launchers.
I mean, I like that.
Yeah?
I mean, that's creative. It's not really a weapon.
No, exactly.
We're just people bowling.
See? That's what I thought too. And who knows? You get a strike, you do a little dance. How can somebody get mad?
I mean, I think that what you do is the people who get striked is you line them all up, or you put them in like a group, like a triangle type grouping.
Mm-hmm.
And then you shoot the bowling ball launcher, at them, and you try to replicate the strike that they have been issued.
Ooh. I like that. Okay. We're building here.
Yeah.
James, did you have something?
I was curious how fast those can travel.
Well, what's lethal velocity?
Fast.
Yeah, it would be very fast.
Excellent.
Yeah, but like Charlie said, it's not a weapon though, so.
Right.
Yeah. It's just an object moving very fast.
Yeah, and if you're in the way, it's just who did well in middle school dodgeball class, it's just natural selection.
To make it safer, you could make the bowling ball out of a hardened rubber.
Yeah.
So, it's.
Are we keeping it the same size?
So then you label it less than lethal. Accidents do happen. It could, you save yourself from liability there. It could potentially be legal, but it's not intended to be lethal.
Right.
It's less than lethal.
I like that idea, except it may be expensive to have that, custom manufactured. So, follow-up proposal, we stick with the less lethal idea, except we take bowling balls to begin with, like normal bowling balls.
Yeah.
We get masking tape, and we just write less lethal on it.
Oh my god, I love this.
Yeah?
I'd sign off on it.
Okay, you think it's like the same concept as getting an injection, like the sharper the needle, the less it hurts, but the heavier the bowling ball, the less it hurts? You follow that logic, right?
I do. Yeah, because the bigger the ball, the more circumference it spreads out over.
Exactly.
The more surface mass. Yeah.
Okay.
And then, when we do this, we could blare the song, I've Got Big Balls.
Ooh. Yes, I like that.
It would make sense.
It would. It'd be a really good theme song for something like this. And
Everybody would know what was happening.
Yeah, there'd be no question about that. All right. Good. I feel like this was very productive here. All right, I'm gonna move forward with this probably. Most likely, maybe. Perhaps. Definitely. All right, anyways. So, inmate population management.
Okay.
1 to 5.
How do you mean in management? Like, does that mean everything comes with like, so it's like paperwork, documentation, that kind of stuff, or?
It's everything to do with inmate population management.
Oh, okay.
So that
yeah.
and discipline and
Okay. Yeah, I'll put it up at 5.
5.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because it has to be important and it's got to be priority. Because if you're not on top of discipline, strikes, when they got them, when they drop off, when they get security levels, when they're reviewed, and all that stuff, you're just going to have the constant bickering problem of inmates getting their panties in a twist, and then they want to be more violent, and nobody listens to them, and everyone's lying to them, and blah, 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 and all that does is lead to more headaches down the road.
Yeah. Headaches are bad. Yeah, my doctor says that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We got enough headaches without them causing more headaches that they already cause, so why give them more fuel to the fire?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so final answer?
Yeah.
You're sure you want to lock that in now?
Yeah.
All right.
I just had to talk it out, I just had to,
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it's good to get the drawing board like verbalized, like move through the motions. So, all right, I can respect that. Yeah, definitely. Okay, rhinestones.
Love them, totally acceptable. I wish that our vest had rhinestones on them.
Okay. Right, so if you had to put a number on it?
Oh, 1 to 5?
Yeah.
Oh, 10.
Good answer.
What?
Good
What?
answer.
What
did James say?
I could have swore I heard someone say 1. I don't know who that was. It must have been a ghost. Is there like some dead inmate spirit around here?
I don't know, but if you ever find them, they'll be first to test the bowling ball launcher.
I was gonna say I could shoot him with a shotgun or rock salt.
Ooh.
If I was a lieutenant, that is. I'm not gonna get a shotgun before that.
We could work out like a special exception, I think, for science, Like you don't need to be a lieutenant to be a scientist, you know what I mean?
Oh, I could be I could be the DOC ghost hunter.
There we go. And it's who you're gonna call Charlie Bucket. And people are gonna be like, no, that's not it. And you're gonna be like, yes, it is.
Yeah, chuck him in the fucking bucket.
I couldn't have said it better myself. All right, so let me just mark down an 11 for this. You said 11, right? For importance?
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good. All right. Resolving internal complaints quickly and efficiently.
Well, I mean, it's important to get it done, but like, you don't want it to be so quick that like you miss stuff either, right? It's not like, oh yeah, there's that complaint, okay, it's been dealt with, and just move along. Like, so as long as it's properly done, yes, 5.
Okay. Medieval torture methods used to control the inmate population.
I'm really starting to sense that where some of these questions might have came from.
It's a nice question you got there.
Thanks. I wrote it myself.
I'm gonna go with 3.
A 3?
Yeah.
Okay, like run of middle of the road, right? Not too
Yeah.
important, not
Like,
irrelevant.
It's good knowledge to have,
Mm-hmm.
but not the most important thing that we need to focus on daily.
Right. It's from time to time, you'd say.
Yeah, it's like more the occasional, like, you know what? This moment calls for that.
Right. Yeah, which would be your favorite method?
Oh, definitely the what's it called? The coffin with the nails in it.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one.
The Iron Maiden.
Yeah, the Iron Maiden. Yeah. 100%. Yep.
Okay. I like that. I don't know if this one's medieval, but it just kind of scratches my scalp. But anyways, it's lemon juice in the eyes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hurts like a bitch.
Yeah, I use that when inmates don't tell me what they've seen, So that's just my go-to. I don't know about you guys. James, while we're at it, why don't you just share yours?
So there's a sink that I use, and then as well there's the showers. Towels work wonders.
Oh, H2O strat.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, hydration is important.
there we go. Lyra?
I'm sorry. Dazing.
What's your favorite medieval torture tactic?
Not medieval, it's Chinese.
Ooh, do tell.
Chinese water torture.
That's a fucking brutal one. Is that where they drop the water on your forehead and you go
Yep.
insane?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the slow drop of just water repeatedly. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. It works wonders like you wouldn't believe.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's much better than getting anything bloody.
Yeah.
Less cleanup.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Absolutely. All right, great. So we'd say a 3, right? We're gonna lock in a 3 for this.
I'll go 4.
You're gonna change it to a 4?
Yeah, I'll go 4.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Oh, here's a good one.
Okay.
On a scale from 1 to 5, providing the inmates with contraband via an underground secretive black market system that corrections officers participate in.
Who do I need to shoot?
Oh. No, it's just like 1 to 5 still.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, bullets can come after the fact, but I definitely need the number first.
I'm gonna go with like a -10.
Really?
Yeah.
This one broke the chart too?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if those guards want to become prisoners too, I mean, I guess so. Like.
Yeah, I mean, they all end up the same place when you think about it.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And then they can never miss work.
Yeah. Yeah. Then they're going to be from the lifer plus to just the lifer.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's like when a senior doesn't graduate, they become a super senior because they got to do their year all over again. Yeah. Same concept. Okay.
Yeah.
So I should peel this one off the suggestion board then, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
No, I shouldn't let people do that.
No.
All right, damn it. All right. All right, that's pretty much it. The last one is for Bella, but it doesn't. It's condoms. How important are condoms? She's gonna say they're not.
Well, yeah. I mean, kind of raw dog it. I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, practicing safe sex is just making sure you let your hand off their throat right before they pass out.
Jesus fucking Christ!
You ain't wrong, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, am I wrong? Like.
Holy shit! Charlie!
What?
I was not prepared for that. All right.
Listen, Lisa. I'm a bucket of surprises.
Shit, apparently. Well, it seems like you and Belle are gonna be on the same page, so I guess that's 3 claps for team cohesivity. We love that. All right, so that's pretty much it. I just want to thank you for your time to set up this little interview, giving your answers. So that
I mean, and just so you know, it's not just me and Bella on the same page. I mean, clearly, I'll let you figure out that conclusion.
if I have a little bucket walking around this prison, I'm gonna lose my marbles. Oh God. Who's gonna watch the kid? You both work all the time.
Don't worry, we got lifers.
Oh God.
I had to deny them looking after bees because I couldn't trust them to look after it.
Well, whatever you decide to do with that, that's up to y'all. Best of luck. But I do just want to remind you that these interviews, obviously, they don't guarantee a lieutenant position. And as of right now, we're really only looking to move one of the 3 up at this time. But that's not to say there won't be future openings and opportunity for growth should you not be selected for the position at this time. Just a little bit of a reminder, disclaimer there.
No, look, I honestly, guys, if I don't move up, it's not gonna break my heart or hurt my feelings or be like, damn the system. No, it's you know, whoever you guys need to put in that position, you guys put in that position, and I'm gonna support it, whether it's me, whether it's Luna, whether it's Bella.
All right, I'm glad to hear. So, do you have any additional comments or questions?
How can I improve?
We'll get back to you on that.
Well, damn it!
Well, we haven't talked about it yet, so I don't want to give you my 2 cents. I'd rather come to you from a team perspective so we can give you our guidance as a full command team.
Yeah, because you know, even as a sergeant, right, I always want to do better, and you know, I want to make sure that I do better for all those below me, because I do feel that as you move up in ranks, that you should be an example to those that are below you.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, any guidance or thoughts and how I can do that better, I would happily take that.
Yeah. I do have one note before we do meet to discuss the rest of your feedback, though. Sure. I couldn't help but notice that all the boxes on my desk from staff containing rhinestones, none of them have a From Charlie bucket on it. And I do hate to break it to you, but that has been factored into your performance evaluation, so.
Oh, I mean, that's fine. I mean, I don't need bribery to, you know, I want to earn my position the right way, you know.
Are you insulting my methods?
No, not at all. That's why I supported you blowing the budget on the rhinestones.
Blowing the budget?
Yeah.
Are you calling me a dirty lady? I would never blow the budget.
You are a dirty lady.
It would have to take me out to dinner first.
You know what? I can't even argue with that. I mean, that's an appropriate response.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, where are you going to go to dinner, though?
Oh, that's a good question. Depends who's buying, you know?
Well, I mean, they're buying. Come on, they're taking you out.
Okay, good answer, because if it was me buying, I'm not going.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like that's up to them to decide, right? You're taking me out?
True.
Where's your plan?
Yep. Good one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But you did use a word. We'll call it a no-no word. I didn't really like it.
Okay.
It started with a B and ended in bribery.
Oh, bribery?
Yeah, I just don't like the connotation associated with that word. I like to refer to it as sweetening the deal, you know?
Sweet. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Gifting.
Yeah.
Gifting, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like what presidents do whenever they travel the world and they
Yes.
get gifts from other countries and yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So.
yeah. But you know what? Hold on.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wait, what was your bank account?
Oh, that.
There you go. For future rhinestones.
Jesus Christ, Charlie!
What?
Take your money back.
What?
I don't need 50K.
What am I gonna do with it?
What am I gonna do with it?
You're gonna get more rhinestones.
That's what I have the department for.
No. So my
Well,
shotguns.
now that's what you have a bucket of rhinestones for.
I can't accept this money.
It's so versatile. Why not?
Because share your account.
It's a donation. It's a donation.
Ah.
It's a gift.
Okay.
It's a gift of rhinestones.
I see what game you're playing.
I'm just gifting.
I'm not saying that it's working, but I'm also saying that it's not working.
Touche.
Do you have any final questions, comments, and or concerns?
No, I think you guys are awesome and amazing. Thank you for being a phenomenal command team, and for believing in me as I believe in you guys.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. My final note on the sheet says, and I quote, "Okay, thanks." So that's my cue.
Well, all right, bye guys.
I just want to thank you again. I appreciate you coming along for the interview. We're gonna try to get everybody else done today, hopefully,
Sure.
and
Yeah.
have a decision, hopefully by the end of the week.
All right. Well, sounds good. I love you all, and yeah, I'm gonna go do something productive.
Sounds
Alrighty.
good. Somebody might need your PI 78 request.
There's also somebody up the front, apparently he had a July interview with Echorp and was told he could come back? No idea.
Huh?
Simon Bell?
Yeah. Simon Bell, as he was interviewed in July, looks like Echorp denied him. He was told he could come back in the future for an interview if still interested. Didn't give much detailed answers, too straightforward with answers, not many weaknesses given.
I should have included a feedback question. It would have been the perfect opportunity
Lisa,
to get
can I
honest and valuable feedback. Yeah.
I think you should probably apply.
You want it? Yeah. Yeah.
Huh?
I also need to go 42.
Alrighty. See you around.
Bye.
Have a good night.